this up with editing, and let's watch this. This is much longer, 40 minutes. Then once we're done watching this, I'm probably going to stop streaming, record some Yatagarasu combos very quickly, and then fucking go to bed. This is Furo and Hiroyuki. Furo is a very good Yang. I've seen him a lot. He didn't used to be as good as he is now. He's like gotten a lot stronger over the last few years. He was like kind of a middling player, and now he's a very strong player. How many people are in this one? 4. The 4 are quite interesting though. When you think about it, why did I put a dot? Just have as much blank place as possible, as close as I could get to just putting an empty space. I could put the letter A if I wanted to. Sean was not intentionally bad. Or at least he wasn't at his conception. That was intended to be an anti-air roundhouse. That doesn't work too well. Down roundhouse. That's the biggest reason I wouldn't think Sean would be it. It's because they said they wanted a bunch of really unique characters. And Sean limits the chance. Sean is already unlikely for Ryu, and also limits Ken's odds. And I just can't see them not having Ken. It could happen, I guess. Just seems really weird. They didn't know what appropriate nerfing was in Third Strike era. An underpowered character didn't start to like really become a known problem until like Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition. We were so like intent as fighting game players on making sure that no characters were broken on the high end, and no one gave a shit about characters that were broken on the low end. So in Super, people always like say that Super was one of the most balanced fighting games ever, but like Super had a bunch of really shitty characters. Super had a bunch of like nigh unusable characters. Makoto in Super was really bad. Hakan in Super was really bad. You can block it. It's like a low, I think. But he can not do the grab it thing, and then he just recovers next to you. It's like a command dash. It's gimmicky. Interesting. Light Tatsu anti-air. This is Matsuken. He missed a super. That would have been nice for him. He would have won. Nice. The trick with Yang is that he's super, super safe. He can just poke you with stand strong Rekka and like fucking low forward Rekka and shit like that. And it's just really safe. And anytime he gets a connect, he can just turn it to damage. And when you start parrying, it basically destroys him. It doesn't destroy him because he's got a command grab and he's got like, you know, he can mix up whether he's going high or low parry. It's a low block either way. The character I'm interested in playing was not in, oh, from the beta. I'll check it out. I know about Juicebox. My dream is to get good enough Yata to fucking push Juicebox's shit in. Whoa, stand strong into bird kick. That's some interesting little chun shit right there. That's not that hard in this game. It's a lot harder in Street Fighter 4. Or really, it depends on the speed of the normal. You maintain charge for longer in this game. Is Juicebox good at 3S at all? I literally made him quit the game by beating him. I ran a set against Juicebox where I won like 6 times for every 1 time he won. And then he like quit the game and quit Street Fighter. I'm not even joking. The archive's on my YouTube. He's pretty good. He was a little hard on himself. He acted like he didn't know anything, but he knew a lot of stuff, but I was just like way better. But he didn't want to acknowledge my skill. And he didn't want to acknowledge that the game wasn't the game that he was making it out to be. It's not a bad game, it's just not the game he was making it out to be. I'm not the best in the US. I know of at least like 5 people who are definitely better than me. And probably, I would estimate that there are probably somewhere between 20 and 30 that are better than me. I am probably the best Oro in the US. Oh, I already said that. That's like my exact words. I'm the best by default because everyone else quit. Juicebox like said really nice things about 3S. He said it was like the last game that still required thought and shit like that. But then he played it. He played me, and he like, I was like completely outplaying him. And then he like got really salty at the game because he thought all these things about it that turned out to not be true at the high level. I wasn't bullying shit. I didn't even say anything mean to him. I just beat him. And he started getting hella salty. I don't know what it is with Juicebox, but like he treats like impressions as fact a lot. You know what I mean? Like that's like he sounds really condescending on his stream when he talks to people. Like he just has this really condescending tone, but then I listen to him talk and it's like fucking, I don't know about other games, but in Street Fighter 3 he didn't even fucking know that much. And he was like talking like his opinion was like fact. I was like, oh. And it makes me wonder if he does it for other games. I have no idea. I didn't even pick Super 2, so I wasn't even doing one-touch shit. I think I picked it a little bit for like the second half. But that's not even any one-touch. It's just like a really good touch. Or it has to be on his side of the screen. As in fucking, you need to have full screen to play with. You need a close strong, which is not that easy to get, and you need it to be like a hit confirmed close strong because it's unsafe to go for otherwise. Maximilian sounds not near as condescending to me as Juicebox does. Juicebox is definitely not without skill. I don't want to give that impression. Juicebox is not like an idiot. He probably doesn't even remember who I am. And Juicebox does nice things for the FGC. But there are some things that I would probably not feel comfortable with him talking about, and one of them is Third Strike. He was just like kind of okay. He was like good for like what players are main. I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to like rate his skill. I've never played Max in 3S, but I'd quite like to. Someone arrange that. Hibuki is the most honest character. 30+ wins in his lobby, not bad. Are you that good at Third Strike? You want to play? Not right now, though. I always get excited when there's like a high-level Third Strike to be had. I mean, I don't even know that much about Third Strike. I mean, I know a lot about it, but like, I'm not like a super wizard at the game. I'm just better than fucking most of the remaining players. I'm nowhere near most of the Japanese players. That's not true. I'm nowhere near the highest level of Japanese play. Maybe once this video's over, if you're still around. There's 30 minutes remaining of it. Ibuki is not that hard to pick up in third strike. A lot of people say that she's one of the hardest characters, but really what you have to do with Ibuki is not that hard. If you can do like an instant air super with Ibuki, you're pretty good. If you can just poke with stand jab and walk in and throw, you're pretty good. If you can punish with stand forward into EX Sumuji, you're pretty good. There's not a whole lot to it. Ibuki is not a super complex character. She actually is, but most of her really complex shit is also not very useful. So it's like fucking, it's really easy to be an okay Ibuki player and really hard to be a really good Ibuki player. She's definitely a good character to learn though, because she doesn't have any extremely bad matchups. Her worst matchups are like 6-4s. And granted, she has quite a few of those. She doesn't have any giant counter picks like most of the other mid tiers. Can you speedrun Street Fighter 3? I'm really bad against the comms. The comms are cheaters. It's not like I'm bad, but like my mix-ups don't work because they just fucking input read. That's a good dash in lightning legs. Like, yeah, Ibuki players can do like EX, what's it? Kazekiri into jump fierce towards forward. Fucking weird combos like that. She is executionally almost identical to Street Fighter 4, but her game plan is radically different. Because there's less like zoning in this game compared to Street Fighter 4. And her special moves have like... What's strong is different between the two games, so what she does is different between the two games. Gutex has never beaten me in 3S. Dang. I played Gutex in a long set recently, and granted I wasn't giving it my all. But I think I went like... I forget. I don't know. I don't remember the score. But it was my favor, quite generously. I think I was winning more than 2/3 of the matches, but it wasn't fucking free. It wasn't 100% of the matches. Corner combo. I was like playing for entertainment. I was using like wonky supers and I was like going for swag combos and stuff like that. No, like the matches would be close, but then like I'd win them all. I wouldn't win them all, but I would win a lot. I didn't win close to all of them. I went more even with him than I went with fucking what's his face? Juice box. I talk to Goo every now and then. Honestly, neither of us thought anything of it. Or if he thought anything of it, fucking, that was abnormal, he didn't say it. We've had relatively normal interaction since then. And by relatively normal, I mean completely normal. A lot of people go for double parries versus Yang. A good quick stand on the down forward fierce midair. Wake up one parry into low forward can be you eating a Rekka. Or rather an EX Rekka, in Chun-Li's case, I think. Because I think low forward will actually beat the Rekka. Hey, Alex the Great. Dang, that was a good parry, but I think he could have done stand forward after it. No, I have not slept. I work night shift, so... Victally. I remember him, I used to play him. I think. I'm not even that tired. I've been awake as long as you're probably thinking. He tried to do stand jab, walk in, stand medium kick. That's the frame trap. Frame trap's still working this game. They're a big deal. Nice. I've never gotten a chance to play Rennick, but he's my friend on Facebook. We talked one time. This guy's the master of those whiff dive kicks. He's zoning Chun-Li really well. Know how I used the word zoning in Third Strike. He's using his footsies really well. Nice parry. That's gonna almost kill. That's gonna actually kill. Fucking Yang health, dude. Yang has like Akuma health in this game, and Akuma has like fucking negative health. Or rather, the damage is higher, so health differences are more pronounced. When there's just less health to play around with. Ugh. Ugh. Custom real animation for when you get swept during a forward dash. I always thought that was kind of cute. That could make Harakusa. Chun-Li could be dead. Whoa! Nice combo from the Chun-Li. That was cool. Good reaction. Stomp into down forward hard punch. That's like character knowledge. Mochi has like a good EX dash punch. Regular dash punch? No, it's way too far. Chun-Li juggles somewhat easily, so Makoto has somewhat cool corner combos with her. A lot of characters Makoto, I think universally you can do towards short after an EX dash punch. Some characters you can do a light dash punch. And some characters you can just do stupid shit, I think. Like you. I think you can do EX dash punch, crouch fierce or something like that. Crouch roundhouse rather. Something bizarre anyway. Is Hugo any good at high level? Yes. He is like secret mid tier. Hugo is classically a bottom tier, but he is more rewarded for parries than most characters. This kills, by the way. This is a kill combo. Maybe he doesn't drop it. Tominaga never drops it. Oh, Tominaga dropped it. Nice. Yeah, stand strong, just beat the bird kick. I don't think the damage will be that different, but I think the damage will be different. Oh, I thought that was just a dropped Kara. Whoa, forward dash dodged the throw. I guess the throw was too early. He attempted to do a Kara Karakusa, but he missed it. He got poked out of it, rather. Tominaga really doesn't want to lose. Oh, a nice combo. That was meaty, so it helped him out a little bit. Tricky, tricky. That was a good parry. He easily could have died for going for that parry. Yo! Yo! Meaty universal overhead. Got the link. You get extra link timing if you do it meaty, and extra link timing if you've got a crouching opponent. Does Jay even play anymore? He knows the Makoto that I was most enamored with in the few matches that I saw. No, I really liked Momochi's Makoto and Boss's Makoto. I thought their Makotos were godlike. Tominaga is a good Makoto, though. I thought that was going to be meaty lightning legs. He did fucking meaty stand hard kick, and then he didn't do anything. I don't know if that was an error, or he just wanted to fake out the lightning legs. But lightning legs was such a good idea that I don't even... Like, even if it was telegraphed, it was still a good idea. You know what I mean? Like, Chun-Li has to do, like, parry some lightning legs, and then do a crouch jab cancel to super. Chun-Li is kind of an awful mirror. Who do you play in this game, John Connor? I'm an Aura main. I only play Aura. Ken and Makoto. Those are like two of the most popular characters for good reason. They're both very strong, very easy, and very fun. I feel like I've got good matchup knowledge for both of those matchups, so I should be fine. Hope you have good matchup knowledge for Aura. Dang, this Yang has it. Furo is very strong. Yeah, the trick with going for parries is that you can just get blown up. Nice neutral jump roundhouse, I guess. It wasn't that bad if it was parried. Anti-air stand, fierce anti-air stand roundhouse, just losing the jump ins. You have to parry first, or else they don't beat jump ins. And if you parry first, then you're opening yourself up to other stuff like an empty jump throw. I'm not playing Yata because I played it a little bit earlier and I got, bored's the wrong word. I got overwhelmed. It was too much shit. I'll go back and play it later. Oh, the throw was too soon. Whatever Zoro is the most painstaking match in third strike, I don't agree with that. I feel like it's quite a fair matchup. I don't think there's anything extreme about it anyway. Makoto has good tools to fight Aura. Aura has good tools to fight Makoto. I actually think it's a pretty good one. Boring. Nice punish. Aura doesn't get a neutral jump there, I'm jealous. Even if I get like a parry, like a red parry, and make the final hit miss, I still don't get a jump in. If I jump back, I jump too far back. If I neutral jump, she goes under me. Dang, the throw. He was that confident that he didn't even want to burn the EX, Rekka. Ouch. You can never let that attack hit you. He went for double stomp, but he should have gone for down forward hard punch. This is like over though. This is possible. It's gonna be very hard. You missed that link. Coming up dive kicks can be hard. Yeah, Meaty would have beaten the EX legs. That would have been nice. He had to push the 50-50 really hard. Nice. Meaty means on the opponent's wake up. In short, that's not always true. It means during the later active frames of your attack than the initial frames. It's kind of weird. It's a move that's kind of weird. This Chun-Li, a good EX. Oh, that was it. That was dizzy. If that stand strong was canceled into EX Tarzan, it was over. He should have been looking for EX Tarzan a lot harder. He had the dizzy like immediately, and once he had the dizzy, he had the kill, because he had a meter enough to. He didn't even need meter, I don't think, because he could have just done the medium kick into the fucking Chun-Li juggle. That combo's cool as fuck. We haven't seen him do it. He actually hasn't gone for it. He's been just doing, like, whenever he gets the same medium kick in the corner. He's just been doing the leg roll. The fucking, you know, the rolling kick thing. I thought about making, like, a meaty attack tutorial for Third Strike, but, I mean, for Street Fighter 4. But it's so useless in Street Fighter 4 that I've never done it, because I feel like I'd be tempting people to go for useless shit. Meaties are nowhere near as good in 4 as they are in this game. Meaties in this game are really useful because there's no invincibility anywhere except for parry. Nice. That was some Umai shit right there. Dang, Hiroyuki just got knocked out. That's good because he's a Chun-Li player. The cat. 3 wins in a row. If Yang gets 3 wins in a row, there's a white cat. I've always loved that. There's nothing else like that in the game. Actually, every backdash in Street Fighter 4 makes you airborne. Or wait, what game are we talking about? Every backdash in Street Fighter 4 makes you airborne, but for varying times. But every single backdash ends its backdash frames with airborneness. Yeah, it's 100% of them. It didn't used to be standard, but in Super they made it standard. In Vanilla, not every backdash did that, I think. That's why like meaty Ultra 2 from T-Hawk works on every character. Or like meaty Ultra 2 from Zangief, I guess. That's... Stop caring after Vanilla. Vanilla was the worst version. I didn't like Ultra. I mean, I did like Ultra. I didn't like Street Fighter 4 for a while, and then I like stopped like I started liking it. I had to like I had to come around to I had to like it for what it was instead of pretending that it was something else. I tried really hard to like it as something else, and I couldn't. There's a lot of stuff I don't like about it, but at the same time, there are a lot of things about it that are very well designed, and I've learned to just like those things. And I got good at it, and getting good at something makes you like it a lot more. I mean, that's not that deep. I guess that is deep, but like I didn't make it up. I was like pretty good at Vanilla when I started, but like I thought that I was good at Vanilla, but really I was just good at Street Fighter. I actually was garbage at Vanilla, but I was good at Street Fighter. And then when I actually got good at Street Fighter 4, like I got good at the stuff that was in that game, it started being a radically different game for me. I feel like you can be like, that's a weird thing. It's like how I fought Juicebox. Like I keep on bringing this up, but it's just relevant. Juicebox was like, he was doing okay. I never felt like he was super, he was never helpless. But he was good at Street Fighter, and he knew almost nothing about Street Fighter 3. He only knew like the fucking, like, I don't know. It felt like he learned to play from a textbook, you know what I mean? It felt like he learned to play just from watching like really good players, and without developing his own like deep understanding. Nice cross under, holy shit. That looked like a fake cross up. Like a lot like a fake cross up. Nice. It would be deeper if I made it up, but I didn't make it up. A lot of people have that problem all the time. Whoa. Lab monsters belong in anime games. That is where your powers will be most potent. There are, yeah, too many Chuns. That's how I always feel. You just perfectly vocalized it. I can never remember which Chun-Lis are supposed to be really good. Because there's a lot of them and they beat all the other... Like, they don't... Chun-Li's... No-name Chun-Li's are better at winning than no-name other characters, you know what I mean? Like, you can spot Furo because fucking he actually has a nice win rate with Yang and there aren't that many Yang players. Two minutes left of this video, Furo's gonna win. I haven't seen Nuki play in a while. See how he whiffed those close strongs to get meter? Close strong can whiff a lot faster than other buttons like far strong and low strong. And it still builds quite a lot of meter. That's meaty only. Or rather not meaty, but like up close to a knockdown opponent. It's kind of cute. The frame trap. At least MOV still plays, and he's the best. It was enough. If I played Chun-Li, I feel like I would quit pretty fast. This game doesn't look very gratifying when you play Chun-Li. This is a big comeback to make, but I already know he's going to make it, so it's kind of exciting. She has a basically true mix-up. Even factoring parries, she has a true mix-up between crouch medium kick and Kara throw. And her Kara throw is enormous, and her crouch medium kick hit confirms into super. A frame trap is a window in which the opponent has time to try and tech a throw, but then you counter hit the throw tech. And it's like a mix-up with throws.